crispy critters.
Before we get into anything, let me remind you that I'm a scuffy cunt. And then, and then let's talk about some scheduling. Hey, look at this. It's a calendar. So calendar-wise, we have, this is the new permanent schedule on starting December 16th. All times are in Pacific. No streams on Monday unless I explicitly say so. On Tuesday at noon, while I don't have a job, is Talos or some other puzzle game. 7 p.m. will be the headline game, currently Hollow Knight. Wednesday at noon will be Claire until that game's fucking done. When will it be done? We don't know. And then at night is going to be the headline game. Thursday night is the headline game. Good job on being first, PB. Y'all slacking. Friday at noon is Hildy's Choice, while I don't have a job, and at 7 p.m. is Science Friday, where we're gonna learn about science and learn all sorts of cool shit. On Saturday, we'll begin the Europe stream, or those of us with poor sleep schedules. Hey, Manic! Basically, there will be one game that's only played at 10 a.m. on Saturdays for all of my European streamers, European followers. in case I do happen to get a full-time job, there will be a time slot for them to watch. And it will be only their game. Then at Sunday at 1:30 p.m. we've got group co-op, and at 7 p.m. we have co-op with Ferris. So again, this manic, maybe one day, maybe. So this is the schedule. Well, sir, now you've got me interested. What is this news? What is Manic? Did you get laid off? Yep. Bloop is complete. Manic got laid off. Manic, it was the employment. I was like, news TM. That means laid off. I mean, laid off means you get unemployment. So in a way, huzzah, but also fuck that shit. And I'm sorry to hear that, Manic. Welcome to my life of being bored all the time. Hopefully you can do more with it than I have. I really feel for you too, because you're older than me, and even my age, it's hard to enter the work market right now. Lots of hidden ageism. Oh, Manic. Listen, I can help because I had to fight through all of the appeals process for my unemployment. So please, please reach out to me if you get put in a position where you get denied. Like I got denied multiple times and then won on the final appeal. And the reason I won on the final appeal was because of how I approached my case. So please reach out if you need to. Misroy having blueprints done means I can finally watch his streams, so that's good. So outside of that horrible fucking news, this is the schedule going forward as of December 16th. So, all weekday day streams are subject to elimination should employment happen. Actually, all streams are subject, but specifically those are the most at risk, which is why you notice none of them have anything really pressing in them. The only day stream that will have continuous long form play is the For the Europe stream. As I mentioned, designed for people who do not like Zill, you know? And then on Sundays I've got the group co-op 7, which I believe will be Sunderfolk starting next week. And one-on-one co-op with Ferris. I'll be showing this intermittently throughout streams. Probably instead of the BRB screen for a while during ads so that people can get used to it. It's not that different, but it's different enough. The Wednesday day stream is only here while I'm finishing Claire. When Claire is done, nothing will replace it. As a heads up. Okay. Like I said, I'll be showing this intermittently. Let me put on my webcam real quick since we're still chatting a little bit. Like I said, I'm really sorry, Manic. Please reach out to me should you need help. Ha! It's a face! It's a face! Misor finally done with blueprints. This is like monumental for me. This is a big deal. Oh yeah, no limited time in Blueprint, so you can play forever. There is a mode that has limited time, but you have to unlock that. Oh yeah, it's both the kitties. That's Horatio and Yorkie being in love with each other. Snoozling. Its formal name is a snoozle. So, it's time for some Hollow Knight, y'all. How is the game volume? Should I turn it up? Thus I summoned them. Yeah, okay. How's this? All right, cool. If for some reason you guys find it too quiet or too loud, of course, just let me know. Last time on Hollow Knight, I found an intolerable boss. we're not gonna do that. Manic, where are you located? Hi, Nero. This girl has a lantern. This girl has a lantern. 5 stars, no notes. Yeah, Dallas actually, I've heard, is a pretty okay job market. Okay, time to go to places that are unlit. Okay. Oh, the Stone Sanctuary thing. That is dark. That is darkness. Well, not that I'm trying to be like self-pitying. It's better than Portland's job market. So I feel hopeful for you in that regard. Your butt is lurking. Oh, I misread. Hi, Dama, enjoy your lurks. Yeah, so like what happened, Manic? What did they do? You said they made it intolerable, right? Jesus, I just like have no idea where I'm going apparently. Well, on top of it, you're in Texas. You call and say people are being paid under the table, ICE is gonna show up. So be careful if you don't want those people getting ice nabbed. If they are ice related. Fine. Whatever. But oh, so they told you that you can't sit. Oh yeah? How did they double down? Which is an ADA violation, by the way. So you don't even have to put the under the table people at risk because they've violated the ADA. And the only thing underneath the Trump administration, the only thing that helps people under the Trump administration that has gotten better is ADA protections. You motherfuck. Can't a bitch check her map in peace? They said they'd fire you if you... What did they say? They basically took your chair away? Like, give me the gossip. Give me the hard deeds. They literally took it away? Those fucking monsters. Not just didn't say you can't sit, they physically took your chair away. Wow! So that it's fair that someone with MS needs to sit. What heartless son of a bitch complained about someone with MS needing to sit? Wow. Wow. They did. Lord. Yeah, none of your coworkers felt like it was unfair. Yeah, like, so Manic, what you need to do tomorrow, or within the week, is you need to call your doctor and say, can you write me a note saying I have MS and need to sit at regular intervals? Because you're going to want to submit that to unemployment. What they have to do in order to deny you the right to sit is they have to prove that standing is integral to your job, which no grocery store with cashiers has been able to approve, so I doubt a hotel is going to be able to prove it. Those who stray from the White King's Road shall face the law of... I think you should. In all truth, everyone gets turned down the first time. Yeah, I would suggest try to get on disability and further apply for unemployment. Don't even lie. Say I quit, but I quit because it was intolerable. It was a awful workplace condition. And then appeal that shit to the nines. disability discrimination is no longer protected. But accommodations are protected. So the argument you're making is that they denied reasonable accommodations because they're fucking idiots. I learned the hard way because I was trying to make a disability argument, and the EEOC said I could sue. Like, the EEOC said I could sue, but that it was not actually protected by the EEOC. They do not consider disabled people oppressed people. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna have a really hard time, Manic. You're gonna really make them unhappy, and I'm really happy for you. Just make sure to get that doctor's note. That's like primo. If you don't have the doctor's note, you will lose your case automatically. Any case you make. Ooh. Lame. Was just trying to look down, y'all. Ah! What the fuck? Joystick. Yeah, that's the only thing you want to do. You quit after the note, so your argument is going to be that no one was complaining, it's not necessary to your job, and you had communicated that you were in the process of getting protections. Joystick moment for sure, motherfucker. Like, come on, y'all. You think I'm just gonna, like, walk backwards? Fuck you. Get out of here, Misroy. But especially at your age, Manic, it's gonna be a lot easier to get on disability because the disability you have to prove that whatever it is keeping you from working. And, that you are very close to quote-unquote retirement age, like that even exists for anyone anymore, but because you're close to that, you can make a really strong argument that it's like, how many years do I even have left anyway? It's only gonna get worse. Just let me rest. Which is morbid, but... Also, Zem, fuck you. I would not just walk backwards, you son of a bitch. You're dead to me. That's what I'm trying to say. I hit down on the joystick and he just went backwards. This is a very pointy area. What? Where the fuck are you, me? What's going on? Wait a second. Are you in a pit of spikes? Okay, it's not a pit. Exactly. Pillar salt this, motherfucker! That's what would be happening. See, Manic believes me. Chili Grandma. Oh, jeez. Oh, mask! Okay. Maybe my lantern can get rid of the little weird black stuff that's blocking that part in the inspect. A face carved from stone. Oh. Ow. That was a skill issue. Okay. Ooh, yum. Enjoy. Oh my god. I have never hated working at a place more than a place I worked at that insisted on texting me schedule changes. What? Whatever. This is fucking ridiculous. And I'm sure they use like all caps, like the office is to remain locked at all times. Wait a second. That thing sounds so much like a caterpillar. Oh my god. Yeah, your job is just to make the judges feel like they would quit. If they deny you, you might not even get denied. Unemployment is trash and they like to try and deny for quitting, but it is, like, Vic didn't have to appeal his unemployment when he got wrongly terminated. He just was like, they never wrote me up and then they said I sucked. And they were like, oh, yeah, that's wrongful termination, my guy. Yay! I don't care, Cornifer. Yeah, bitch. Just a sandwich. One of the things I really miss about eating meat is like Thanksgiving turkey sandwich with a lot of mayo. Every Thanksgiving I think, man, that was really good. But that was also viciously cruel to animals, so. Honestly, I'm not a big leftover person, period. I grew up food insecure, so to me, like, being successful with food is not having to eat leftovers. I made mac and cheese and Victor made fried seitan chicken. Wait a second. So the day after Thanksgiving, you showed up and they took your chair? After you worked Thanksgiving for them? Wow, ungrateful pieces of shit. Yeah, seitan has a great texture because it's not quite meat, but it's also like still hearty. Oh my god, so many old dude jokes just happened simultaneously. So you worship Satan? Oh, fair. Moloch is a pretty inspiring god as far as gods go. Get out of here. This motherfucker. Damn it. Oh, really? I once wrote kind of a short story where Beelzebub fell in love with an absolutely normal, boring otaku who was kind of filthy. Marty. Okay, fucker. Enough of this. I'm a boring atheist too, man. Well. Okay, wait, hold on here. Oh, okay. You're agnostic. This guy! Oh, you surprised me. Hello, hello. Come in, sweetling. Come in and make yourself at home. I'm Salubra, and this is my cozy little charm store. The town folk out there tell you to come invest, baby. Yes, this is a lovely little village, isn't it? Warm and intimate and full of life. What were we talking about? Oh yes, charms. I can see you've started your own collection. Very nice. I'll show you some of my own, and you can take one home with you if you like. Yeah, I do want a charm notch. Also, hi, Arcane. I have no money, so you know what? It's fine. Yeah. Fuckers. Man, I really don't remember where... There was like a place near Dirtmouth where you went in with a lantern, or like in the dark, and there was a door that was locked. And I can't remember how to get there. It's obnoxious. No, I don't want to go to the City of Tears. I can't anyway, apparently. Rude. Oh. I'm sorry, Arcane. My audio is sometimes really shoddy. We're not going to Crystal Peak. Not yet, at least. Bastards. Like, I'm pro an explosive uterus. I'm just not pro when it's used on me. Oh my god, I know. I'm like my life story right there to hit. I really like emotionally cannot handle when my stream is not, like, I hate so much when audio isn't working. And I hate that Twitch butchers it. Like, it just, I have no control over it, and that makes it even worse. Ah! That's right. I already knew that. I do think it's because of, so how I send my audio out is I send my audio out in 6 channels so that when I edit video, if I ever get around to it, everything is separate. So I think it's actually part of that. Rude. Hmm. I also stream natively at 3 kbps, and that might fuck things up. I can't see how, but it might. Hi! Zem just like cast a spell on your phone. Well, hello, Dama. Dama, do you remember where any of the places that are like dark are? Because I am spending so much of my time running around trying to find it, and I know I should have annotated it. Go ahead, and I told you so. But there's one that's near Dirtmouth. Off to the right. They're all down and rightwards from Dirtmouth. Okay, thank you. More right than down. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's been like slowly eating at my psyche. That is enough for me to know I'm not losing my goddamn mind. So. Mistroy, I know. I'm losing my goddamn mind because, you know, they just unfunded nursing degrees because they're considered not professional job. I understood too, but yeah, a lot of people can't read clocks anymore. I understand this. So this is gonna be like No! Bastards. I mean, unless you can somehow grab, like, an assassinative magic, you know? Yeah, you know, nursing is not a professional degree because women do it. And we're not having enough babies, so if we can't get a degree, that means we'll stay home and have babies. No! No! Damn it. Yay! A toll machine, yes. Actually, they all got their gerrymandering. Thank you, Dama, because I'm really not sure what I need to do. Um, uh, I have fought Soul Master, two-time Hornet, the Grub Mother. I think that's it. Oh, the Crystal Guardian. Um, yeah. I've been there. Should I go fuck around in Manta's village? I. Okay, where is my nearest stag buddy? Well, balls. uh, I mean, there's a lot we could talk about whiteness, but whiteness does exist. There's a such thing as whiteness because racism exists. People identify themselves as white. It exists. Arguments like those things don't actually exist is problematic. Though I understand where you're coming from, though that it doesn't change the fact that there is a group of people, in fact, almost all people, who identify whiteness as a difference in people, which means it exists now. Maybe ideally it doesn't, but it exists. And in turn, Defining it can be difficult, but I don't think it's so difficult. There's a very clear line of who is considered white. It only gets really touchy at the borders with racist people and white passing. I think whiteness gets made into much more of a complicated issue than it is. There are white people, they're in power. And they suck. Myself included. Oh man! Jesus, Arcane. Well, if stream suddenly stops, it doesn't matter if it's a construct because it exists. This is what I mean by it's kind of a problematic argument, because if we make it a construct, that means it's not something we own. It's something we created. But the fact is, embedded in every white person is white privilege that they have had their whole life and has been used to their benefit, even if it's just to have band-aids that match. So if something is the overarching idea of society, it's no longer a construct, it's just society. We can't depersonalize things like that. It's not fair to people of color who don't have the option of depersonalizing. Yeah, it's just like it's just kind of a way of thinking that doesn't do anybody any good. All it does is create empty space between what you can talk about being equality and egalitarianism and making the world post being radically anti-racial and theory. Ow! I've done this. Okay, from here. Okay. Right. I mean, those are conversations that honestly can be had at any point. I'm speaking more to the idea of eliminating whiteness as a real thing, or making it a construct, or making it a concept, because whiteness is a real thing. You know, we see color, we see people for the race that they are, and whiteness is not a construct. It's not above. It's not theoretical. And thus white privilege is not theoretical. And it's very important that we keep this discussion in the real. We don't push it to excessive theory. You said so. You actually said whiteness isn't even real. There really is no such thing as whiteness. That's what you said. So I'm responding to that. Now, if you didn't mean it like that, I'd love for you to clarify, but I just don't think those kinds of arguments are are useful because it's so bad. Yeah. Well, I would like to hard focus this discussion, meaning either we're going to shift how we're talking about it, or we're going to switch topics. What we need to be talking about, is exactly what Arcane's saying. We need to not worry about our personal places. It doesn't matter what we personally think about it or what we understand. What matters is that there is an exclusivity of whiteness and we need to dismantle it. And those are the kinds of discussions that I will facilitate. The rest we can have, but they're like a Discord thing, you know? They're not super productive as they are just getting to know each other. Thank you. I'm gonna come down hard that it's not good for anyone to call it a made-up construct. Right. We can't. Money is made up, right? God is made up. There's all sorts of things that are made up, but they exist. I'm gonna come down hard and say that that's just not productive, and there's some. Have fun shopping, Arcane. It's just not actually productive to the cause to focus on this area. When you're talking about big problems like this, you can choose to focus on the individual things in them, or you can choose to talk about the problem. Right now we're focusing on an individual thing in it. The better method when addressing huge sociological issues is to assume a generic understanding of the situation and leave it at that. And if someone doesn't have that understanding, you can then take the time to teach them. But we don't move forward in discussions if we focus on definition. I suppose that's what I'm trying to say. Hi, Theo. So I encourage you to focus on what we can do to dismantle the consequences of man-made whiteness, or however you want to think of whiteness. I encourage you to think how we can dismantle it as opposed to what it is. An argument that you need to know what it is in order to dismantle it, but the system that it's a part of is really what we need to. We're not going to make people unwhite, and we're not going to eliminate the concept of race. That's pretty rude to people of color to begin with. Oh, that's interesting. It flips back to the schedule. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna start talking again if it is starting to stabilize. Hamster shopping. I'm good luck min-maxing, man. Like Hamtaro? Japan has a lot of cute hamster branded things. Yeah. I'm thinking like cute stationery and stuff, right? Okay. Oh, really? Oh, cool. I like that phrase. Did you just try to ground pound me? Fuck you, me. You're a dick. How do I get in there? I mean, I do say that to myself a lot. Okay, okay, guys. Can we just talk about this? You're being mightily aggressive. Wrong button. Hey, what the fuck? Isn't it? Yeah. I gotta heal first. Ah! God, I hate the Mantis Village. That is so niche, Arcane. That is such a niche thing. Alright, I'm gonna BRB because I need some water. And so I might as well just run ads a little early. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna throw up the schedule screen. And I will be back.